video, which was based on nothing. They're just now digging. It's a fishing expedition. And it does feel a little, Stalin's right-hand man-esque, like, show me the man and I'll show you the crime. That's how it feels to me. So I'm really not that into it, nor do I really care that we're killing the drug boat guys trying to kill my kids and yours right now by bringing their fentanyl to the United States to try to get our kids when they go to college with, some drug in some moment of weakness where they think they're taking a Xanax, like what happened to poor Eric Bowling's child, and instead it's laced with fentanyl. So I really do kind of not only want to see them killed in the water, whether they're on the boat or in the water, but I'd really like to see them suffer. I would like Trump and Hegseth to make it last a long time so that they lose a limb and bleed out a little. Like, I'm really having a difficult time ginning up sympathy for these guys who 10 seconds earlier almost got taken out by the initial bomb, but because they managed to get ejected, a little too soon, had to be taken out in the water. I realize legally it may make a difference, but truly, Mark, this is a tough case to really gin up the sympathies of the American people.
Yeah. Beware of demonic energy disguised as patriotism. She's talking about sympathy as if it's either sympathy for these people or it's, I hope that they experience as much pain as possible as we kill them. Aren't these people supposed to be the godly ones, the Christ-like people? So let's reference what would Christ do, right? What would Jesus do? Do you think Jesus would have the same energy as Megyn Kelly? Or do you think Jesus would have a different type of energy? Do you think God would be okay with the things that Megyn Kelly's saying and God's commandments being violated? Thou shalt not kill, the pretty big one that, a lot of Christians tend to throw around there. Of course, it only matters with who's being killed in that process. Okay, cool. But don't you think a godly being, a Christly being, would have more of a response to where, even if it's not sympathy, it's, I hope nobody gets killed, but I hope that we get as many of these boats away or protecting our people? Or there would be some type of alternative. When you hear her speak, it comes across in such a demonic manner, bro. This is demonic energy disguised as patriotism. The world becomes a dangerous place when people like this are our leaders. When people like this are cheerleading for people to have horrendous deaths. Perhaps I'm just looking at it from a soft standpoint, but not with it. Not with it. Demonic energy. Demonic energy. Who's really, all these quote unquote Christians, who's really a Christian? If you're not willing to stand on Jesus Christ principles, are you really a Christian?